Eja for ya mamumoda mo asemacho ya me ada ye ho akwaba na afei ye babedi Ghana enkomo ansa na no mame na azel ase azavok enenso matadi efini ho fefefe kama pa friend 0244 155266 na kai say if in next week echo azel say oye master class in cossetry enti kusua de we ni ye mo amuwo mu dada onfanko upgrade mo and pay WhatsApp no why something which is there but yeah mon komo say Facebook and Instagram aye bisada nti ene WhatsApp so jai no ho a be don hwe ba ko ne achi ni bi nko bi ma na account nsemu enkomo aye ba bedi no so afọ a wo hwe nsase ne odoma nkoma japade odon adom yeso owura abugina podi atudwa say sadre ya kopem enne echina na wotwe 2nd November obia wo excavator kwa assembly ko register enye sa oman beji ebekwa kodi aban ho na occupy Ghana say akonta mining asemi die enu na be kire se aban ani abere se wodi osie beyi oyo se wo kwatia gala ana wode nano ena edo nwere keke ifisa danse ni bibia wo ho a efa akonta mining ene Nimri forest a wonum ekomu ewo western north ho no enti ewo se woda mani ye pedi se empani se sebi empreduasa abodam fifie enti so wo ko gala na onhya se enkum fifie ana montu obetu afa akonta mining ensem ne ho no eno occupy Ghana for se ebe kire se na am say no aban ni abrise opese okon wie na Eraba Stella Jima Labi a afia nano October 5th oje best teacher national best teacher yene no ebom punimpu ha no wode asemba kwa tudwa o say public basic schools no esosie ma yani koho papa free say obetumi anya kwan akonto asomu na wakosua pomu na ya benya akwada ne so mfaso a dua efefe se wanhwe ama ebra wadua ne foforo no efefe ni mu wan gugu so wan kra no a anyi awi a akoa no ene emu amonto aso enti na semi ye be fa ne sen se oman na ya ba be ka economy no so bi efise fotosanfo achiame hene ma ban owura kwadwo ponkroma de atudwa se enne 25th October yi empanifo okuhia na mpanifo benya Bank of Ghana ebehia mpanifo mdisa wonum deda sikakrabia hodo ano afei CEO sa wonum da forex bureau ahodo no ano na wo madwendwen ho de afa sidia semia ehu afei cabinet su behia wo mu wi a nhyiemu ni nyina report no wo mu beye meeting kese a wo mu de amane nyina bebo mampani na enu awi achi no mampani so aba be dane achire de amagana fo sabre no eno obebo yimu se de nyema sitie ewo my Ghana economy ho ene na filo Ghanaians enti sa eno pani dia tudwa na ansana sa meeting yi be hya ase ne bina de ibeba no na fotosanfo akase enhyehyɛ ya wo ye de ahwɛ ye IMF aye kono ebi ne se woyi sikasemu animdifo ne abenfo ekuni be se enum de wonum ate abedwako a wonum bebo aban titro pa ewo kwan ebefa so a bosia ya bro ne ka yedie no kwan befa so ayi betua no se de wo mo begina mu adi adanse a na wodi ho ano babaye ama aban na eno na kane new job in South Emrahye bedwani owura market be ye boa o se agro wa so afo nani so dodo agro wo nani so wo ni awo ye obeden aka ne sa ama na yi aninti we ne nsem wano pay ye dwentwe ho yeka mining ni aka education ni aka economy. Honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover, a former MP Tema East, former Deputy Minister of Transport, wa fani ho pa na de wakoni kuru mu wa kakra. Ena CBHN, Chief Binding for short, a Deputy National Organizer, Emma NDC. Ebri mu wada ni team pwedi se wo be pre national organizer di bre no ama NDC ama nyuku no na masabo ntia bedwafo se ye to nsa frɛ me amantimi anko mesrɛ mu na de headmistress be pa kakra abedwafo mu nyina mo ka me ho ne mfa nkotodwe ne akyɛw pa ne di bem me fama me student yi kakra masɛm nye de me ni nkyire mu bia be me na hwem kakra
asɛm akakra wo segu ti me da akyɛw
ready chief
nipa ni nua ni nipa
oh
ntino
oye no kwara
sebi oye no kwara me da akyɛw
nzi pomcho won ka mo honam nda na asai
oh na akyɛw na headmaster dey say man fan kyɛw say kyina me fail kra be fail
oh me fail me victimize chief thank you
munia pay honorable titles say me at least mistake na man fan kyɛw obey busuama so and I'm me mistake
oh thank you honorable thank you penny wo fear ye that's it what fire asaneta no or a political analyst ono so aginedwa ofani o dende and then one check aftan waji batakai ade wo so ko ko
there be normal binti and a normal so esisi wo system ne mu no I said that we are a peer e dia contade na AP last week now program be and our story be running. Unfortunately I didn't get the opportunity to comment on it because yeah about Tuesday no I'm say bibia na afina air trending.
Okay.
The firing of Ura is it Opokuama Nkwa Ghana education.
Prof Opokuama Nkwa.
In fact I am happy say the teachers union be at here say they would ensure say new personnel about would be the appointment would be reversed. Me can more letter no more de sake Ura Amankwa no.
Second Medina hyphenated Opokuama.
The second paragraph no. My dream was amentiase. And I want to call on the teachers union to resist this appointment of the new person who has been given that appointment. And I think the second paragraph exposes Ura Aduchum. In fact, I am sorry to say this, but he is one person on this same platform. Many occasions I have, touted Ura Aduchum at the time when he was a deputy. And we all rallied to say he could be a very competent, substantive minister. And I'm sure if you go back to the tips, and everywhere I had gone, me bonabasu. But in the year Koso, starting from the scandal of the $1.2 billion bina, as we speak, almost a scandal when you want it was meant for training of teachers. There was an existing training at Air Koso, and as 1.2 wins so buy. And we need to they need to account to the people of this country on that money. But I'll quote a little bit, even though you start here. Second paragraph of the letter, Madesaki Ura Opokuama Nkwa. Okay, can you say was it the minister?
I can see what Masakini, so one Sakino, almost in what take our lecturer, and a man penny for saying, say, 1 year Jumawaha. Now, see, I know Jumano, and who knew for so more mobile skills in woman, or whom here be into the one time take.
The Banadian skills no question has there been any reforms within the ministry fee some different planet
what the bank skills neighbor
you see let's be serious you be a letter and one thing second was it I'll quote was it the Ministry of Education has informed this office referring to the presidency said that the exigencies that required your skills and expertise as Director General of the Ghana Education Service do not exist any longer. Do not exist.
And I'm sure you say, the anti omuhiano no. Dear Obinfumu Kunino no or de bois or no. Cecilia Juman, why ye asa.
Yeah, one same be says, Nayam, young can't no chronic said that. Sani a Bayan Crawford's appointment near you based on favoritism. I'll continue with that particular. I'm serious about this thing. And I'll say,
but you have a tough
issues. Yes, and can was moreover the extension of your secondment by the 14th June 2021 letter is in contravention of the Human Resource Policy Framework and manual of the Public Services Commission, as it purports to extend your secondment beyond the 3-year maximum limit. One kasa, one a second day, no man call. How do you now come to realize, say, it is in contravention with the rules that exist? It means you guys are incompetent from the presidency to whoever. And the man not sure letter, we are Santibedia too. I feel sorry for him. So, a group of family, and you would we are looking at you. But the Minister of Education has been exposed based on this letter because the sacking of Owuo-Poku Amankwano came from a report that has been made to the presidency from the ministry.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
Based on the letter.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? Why would we do this? I call on the teachers union. I support them. They should reverse that appointment and bring the man back, or bring somebody who is competent enough. We have had a banker as a finance minister.
What kind of letter? Why is it almost skills? You see, about obey
and on the hard, you know, skills in here.
About obey
Until they're not all year or what you want to tell me, say, he was not doing well. Is that what you're telling me? That the banker would do better?
Almost we.
Well, we are not Sister, please don't hold forth for them. The tone of the letter.
I'm not holding forth for anybody.
Yes, but the tone of the letter itself tells that there's some fishy something, manipulation, to get rid of him. Nipa no more than as it is let's say, a poodle of a friend say.
Oh, please.
Let's say plain.
And Mr. We need the money.
Okay, I retract that, but people are being hand remoted from afar. And they are losing their jobs anyhow, based on who is part of my clique. And we shouldn't entertain these things. We have had a banker who has failed us woefully. I don't hear. And you go and bring another banker. I support the teachers, even if it has to be a demonstration. I will be part of it to reverse this new appointment.
So the day for case Ibrahim.
I idea that one.
Honorable, o de wunya nkasa akwaba.
Osono mejuso.
Why fa? I don't me ho ye.
Your backstage the day ni fatinche na me hwe yoga no. Skills na kosuri nyina. Na very interesting.
Okay.
Mama kai me days na me active footballer.
Oh, okay.
And e beda nyame ase.
Ada yoga exercise we ni je ho.
Oh, say nya ya trin nyampom ni ye nanum ni ye no nyina no. Fitness di bia no.
Okay.
Mama kai e bia na me bo afenya United. But Tuesday squad yaba
full
house. Last week na makunte nia adwuma edine call baby.
Kafra Santo Margaret say you danced very well.
The buga
and the buga you did well.
I love buga. It's yoga style ni bia lo.
Okay. Okay.
And yedin chia kesi pa from the Tuesday squad.
Okay.
Na yedi mahwefo nyina ene wankasa eja Wadaroma senior headmistress. So what na go mi say na yaba na yenu yadwuma. Ye neje comfortable by ose kwame yenu happening and senior next. But Adekye ene mu nyina mo ho nyina no. Enso ye de. Yaba betra ha yakonya ena mu dia maye. Say yembe kire ya dwen sedia Ghana kanko na Ghana ku ye be kweni nim dia maye. Ex-president Kufo baby owo people no so be chia no. And in the security detail.
And then ma Teresa birthday.
We wish you.
Oh, really?
We wish you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Papa, me chia mama.
How did you hear from her?
Happy
She's
birthday.
still quietly.
Not to you, any Jennifer Usukwachi. And my own mother, she admires you so much.
Oh,
one day, Mrs. Agnes Nanyo called Titus Clover. Or Traho or Shay. Na Kobi Nanke be na uka we are not akoya sembia a wo. Makoya buying Casamafua. Me representing me buying enemy party na say yaw actu nteso kesi say.
You know
But the bani say ya edu baby na e di mami. Na say dem ne ya tie de charge o charge ya untumi stop no. But the American dia fa won ne say the responsibility of Abambia, particularly the president, he is in charge. He can hire and at the same time he can fire. For reasons I would have to judge here, or explain their maye. But many are santi be too, only ha intimate ceremony ya. Casani be wa, that's all car. Emma and from Kakra. Because only the Nejuman oil.
Okay.
And why their fata, dear ye. Mate unions libi, we to say Kabonu, me was simple last week, Tuesday, and then I watch me Pepe. He was the first to speak against the appointment. And I will be catching his woman and Kwan Marabekasa. The fact that we'll be a trained teacher, we'll be a product of a teaching institution, I know I call classroom too. And in Cheresa, Sebi. Would you must say manual? You are coming to manage resources. You are coming to manage human resources, material resources, and financial resources, and policy direction of the secretary. And now, because we are an implementer. A buying Shisha or different Minister of Education and all the Ghana Education Service. So the fact that he's a banker, if he has a knowledge, you are a graduate, you can fit. Obi wa sabi unko school da. But sabi adwin if you are doing nyansa, okaka ni nyina bom na otie dia manfo kan, wo ka disi so a wo ya ekoye. And ye besere. Na
what ye teacher for no?
Me tie teacher for.
Me tie da ben na teacher ni beko bank say okwa akoye head or bank or ana teacher ni benya akwanya so okwa akoye AG. Na say create ECG for your sister
very special
engineer. Ba ombe frustrate you sa na we free ho. Teacher for any feel say omo na de bi omo wi akokọ a nani abo. It's not like omo ni obi a oye competent. Okay.
In terms of progression, obi obe fi omo ntem said dia onobos afo ade akotra.
Okay.
Na sa progression plan is akono. From that angle na me fa edi free ho no. I understand what they are saying. But then yes, it is good to say we are drumming home to a bind say. Said ya mo ye no. Okay. And the actually has I support all that they have said. What the teacher unions are saying. Say, you'll be a free who understands the dynamics of education. But then yes, but he rubbish is there because he's a banker, so he cannot deliver. So how do I ascertain whether he can deliver or he cannot deliver? And the young butre na bibia.
So now they can't say me. So me sure dey o kan so me sure o mbeka senti ho no ade o mo ye try and error na matra makwe
nipa no sebe oni minister ni na ye adwuma.
Okay,
he is a special assistant to the minister.
Oh, okay.
What your stories now?
New person now waba or a special assistant to the minister. Antina na ya o kan san but now we dey near too strong.
Ye besre na ya anya botre. Whatever it is, the appointment has come.
Okay.
And let's have that conviction and that belief say he can deliver.
Thank you.
The minister should be his own man, as simple as that.
Pacho, thank you. Any kind of share intention and sana say also make na man can be what can be. Say I will declare intention.
Oh yes. Me that say ma minchi a na member a na mpanyimfo abado na minchi ahwefo nyina na mpanyimfo a me won share so minchi ahon.
Okay.
The question the I think on the 12/10/2022. And me intent public. Then me pedem me via as a national organizer for the NDC. You know, me yoka say muguda me adwuma me nyempanyimfo resheshia osia hemfo reason komo.
Okay.
Beje chira here yeto yen constituency amba na on cherry. The crowd has still all the year.
Next Saturday, ne beba so na this Saturday.
Yeah, last Saturday. The coming Saturday is about 2 because there were some pocket of issues where I want was one. You know, see, you know, the far away free Cassie do na. We are doing in a Mamma can there. Me the crater bread on the UTV. Womra na womba covan. Wobay. Na most of the wobay so wobay. Ma many videos are watched there. What programming with the video speaker with the year one news and
okay.
You know. Yeah, that one I said there once we go to them and I'm on.
You know,
one hour na I can't cover bisa chair na me nunu mi wo bisa about the be fire na some crowd do me your fire malaka. Of fire see the nyame na do mala.
Yeah, for so be picketing so. And we say can was them and
oh yes. Okay, bisa the na king.
Picketing.
Yes.
And when economic challenges and why is serious.
Okay.
Na see one osora na pa oyim hihye won de ma wo bedi oyim hihye won de ma worton se bi nyimpa benyi ska no abato wona oyim hihye won de bi otonade ti or the capital be waji bosa kakra Adekye Adesan and the money bolsisa transport fares put the empedi ebako I mean the main nyina akodo na me hwe en one media fui na me take room na mankrofo kana yeah and do bia ndem o kan de Maria say yenyi Maria say yenyi but it's about time my order ubi tum osoro ojira na odi enyi didi my president you recall the president kadi yenye citizens na me yenye spectators na se be citizen yenye spectator bi na menuarie bi na honorable bi na wasori the mean team decided that no as a citizen no mekuchiri kratai another nsemegu kratai do na me da koma police na masre police de obeya wombo mohoban na wombo properties ohoban na yentu them anamono and that I must say the police for no them born about especially the regional commander Dr. Gariba, very fine guy, the 2IC, very fine guy, operations commander minye na one lawyer a whole team you share ya na you din komo na is interesting there according to police in one intelligence we are want to say be one here share no Flagstaff house on a security area and the information be our one picketing at that area no about how one arguing kakra in fact I no pay and then no after the meeting I told them that Ami Momzi vice president na me pede me the petition no command no office na me pede is because
but why the vice president?
Because vice president yenyimne aban yo wodi economic guru owum onyono.
Oh really?
Oh yes. Nkoma president edi nkoma nanka edi. In fact it's the first time yet the higher authority to the office of the vice president another person vice president why she shema we to arrest dollar but today as we speak on them you recall the lectures are held na vice president why you know the Ghanaians binum dodo na wo gidi pa wo ni mu there odru economy ni da obotum din shishaba and I want him to come out because I don't want to think there in some no catch hand no kan keke na onyi dam economic powers no obotum wa aboa ema ono as a head of economic management team and wa direct ni team na wetum wa tutu ndem ayi beka woko Cape Coast na honorable title so also the best economic team awowo no started obubo wodi na osro NDC as a political party they wonyi bi na Ghana for srowe enti sedam ohawe yerekom na ya ndema yedina I think they're the best person odo bana nsema okan obana obechichirim hwa ya ndema rekodi se waji nsem o mayehu se sebi eduma no wontumi nya wo mayentase na Ghana fu nya hope kakra but this morning ended in find fact 7 something
it's a one-man picketing and
I wrote to the police that I want to do a one-man show. It's a matter that
Sebi. I will join.
Yeah. One-man
oh yes, but
I will join.
And with the assembly no asema ohia.
Okay.
Gwadifa wohwe wonei. Me sure the when you are Jamaica one asema mo. A driver for one what on the businessmen. One say be when you car what the ato hokra wo. There will be an yemshishin.
Okay.
And Ghana nyi biara me citizen here made to the man among pay the advice of Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo no. Na Ghana nyi bi hwe na so fi de oh amikra amigwa amidin ndema ye basa anti dema asemi di oye mepede medem ho bebata o ma vice president watin ye ni we hu no onye wankutin na ehu o how na why not I mean they can also join na a peaceful demonstration but I had a call last night from the police and a pay na mesuma me mofa ko de wonko ho na wonko ji the police for no was send the crack back to me. The demonstration is the one you assembly aka. Okay. Na office of the vice president in Jubilee House one and wo feed there for security reasons and won't makwanma another won't protect Madam Martin on Kodo. And you know me I will get back to Dr. Gariba and then we make sure that we bring the finality to them issue no, because ma ohiam pa nyine office of the vice president wo be take them as me serious na wetum we receive them petition no na what akwa come vice president inti menyi police for no bakasa so ban there or the UTV hana vice president na nkrofo will be share, why not?
All right.
So but no the police headquarters na odi share, why not?
Okay.
Nisi mo be ya ibutum de krate na ko na Ghana for how na work woman. Vice president so atine we yeah advice and nkrofo de mahon. Yeah. Onye easy. What the advice be I different from my hands so you feel or grounds. And you know them picketing or your picketing or your man kanko. To a man babia or no GD day on the Friday 7 a.m. You shame or Kalkudi Park na ye to the man among.
Okay, this Friday.
Yeah, this very Friday, 28th October. So be a reference so feed there. Or ya da no so o wan trim no babu an course na opede ono pe opepa do opedo ye citizen no nye spectator why not they can join na wa boanti metunsa na ma frɛ wara de entumamba me campaign launch na in declaration of intent easy picketing it brana babu o sande wa su tokuku
another invitation or abo me so baili me
anope bia etukuku koko su de bia ne boro koso honorable oye obviously
koko rubber no crazy o man no
obviously in a party oppose party political ideology but you see it's about Ghana. The honorable Nankaso MPP do but I'm inviting him Botuma on join now on support him na munia 1,000 only this one ma menye no court because the advocacy in the economy obey. I think this is the right direction. Oh, God bless you.
Great.
God bless you.
Afi mo ma ye mon komo na ye nkomo bono ye ncha se galamsey won say the topics ne number nu this education there enti galamsey ye share directive a minister e de ama ene occupy Ghana so enura krata open letter omucho ye de koma mampeni say undirected minister kroya ye kana se mo de directive aba say obi owo excavator and register occupy Ghana for say mampeni director no say onfa information any dia police any age here bi ama wo mo said the beya omo be prosecute Akonta mines for and the people behind the illegal activity of Akonta mining for it was Nimri forest honor of fire na ya twabutu so I start from you.
Really?
Yes.
That's it. I'm a fakwenya na menchia omo mo hwe nyina azavu ya chiamu.
Yeah, that's it.
Azavu ga won no pa mu fugwe.
Na maka say adwuma ko farba ya chiawo. Omo mo ya adwuma wo ha nyina. Na sister
Justify.
I am still advocating for the scholarship secretariat say aban release sika mom na omunye adwuma efata say the beya omom wa mono ne omusua de no mo stipends a enko no omon sabeka workinsiri agema ye bo abaso de waye ne nyina Erican come chiao Andrew Chame also me chiao sister ya ensem ha say uhwe directives ayediama concerning Galamsey. My views are totally, different from this particular proposed directives. See, a ban Galamsey. The first point of call is to ban the importation of excavators. Now, those in the system, as they are talking about licenses. In fact, if you say they should license them, it means that you are legitimizing the operations of these people.
But I mean, Bakafraba, one would say excavator and send your Galamsey Kwanye de.
But you see, if indeed the excavators are not licensed, names excavators they are licensed here, I don't know.
Okay.
But if they are not licensed, it means in the first place they have even engaged in illegality for all this time. Because who drive a car you deep in the crop or bohon cropono. Omunya wona se wo se papers in your correct. You have a problem. And how come says excavator yedi to a good year this car brom has not been licensed. I don't know what they mean by licensing. So it be a different form of licensing apart from the normal process we go through at the DVLA. Licensing them or licensing the excavator means that you have seconded and you have legitimized their operations. First point of call, ban the importation of excavators because any excavator and I say any bulldozer are eba or memono. the intent and purpose must be known by the authorities through the port. Either say company be a construction company, and now say these big mining companies, no, when we know, say be a Newmont, now a import way back. We know, say Ghana Association of Contractors or whatever it is, a Obi and a import for the purpose of the activities. Other than that, no, any excavator be a airbow member, any related to construction must be banned or must be confiscated at the port.
So maybe stage by stage, since say also all excavators, it is said you can, the only about legally, and I said you ejuma legally or register near Husampa. Ewa ya wasani twano demo. Or the mining and or the construction. The no because registration obeche or the ode and it's a one to me and share the ode. And I want yanko uncle register na wanko license here. Na fe o mine no age. Safe the beka or mining no dia or more kratasem a computer so see a whole database and it
will not solve the problem. Oh, because you see, once you are saying they should register them, like my canon, just one more can say they can use it for the purposes that they brought it. We are saying that excavators are not bad in itself, but to engage in galamsey with it is what we are trying to fight. In the first point of call, ban the importation of excavator, except companies, said they are legitimate companies, useful for construction. Ban the importation of excavators by any licensed small-scale miner from now. Ban the importation of chamfine and collapse the chamfine factories be and set it up in other areas along the Ashanti area. Our more manufacture here in Ghana to go into these activities. These are the root causes I'll bet me tackle before you'll be able to make inroads. Now, licenses, it means that you are even aware that people are using unlicensed excavators to destroy our forest and our water bodies, our river bodies. And so, in that aspect alone, they have engaged in illegality. You see, when pundits sit, NASA almost say the president is complicit in the galamsey menace. IISA and TRC. The Yankasa president need to excavate and operate you. But I say, Panino Traffic Mancro, Lion and Canibun and Carifo Kahobi. To the point that Oman Pani Eko Kumasi, I nim say, if you are looking for licensed small scale miners, the first person or the successful one you could probably first point out, a contaminant, I want to media.
Nyabutro means to see I cook am dear Ukrainian call me home. So I'm the family come any baby part, and I mean, no call. Once I'm Mukasi and China, I'm joined by a police station. Once I'm for Captain Smart, Galamsey Asimia, say, or say, Mampeni can home. Did you say Mampeni can home? May say, before say Captain Smart, back up, and I can't that said the president is complicit. Why are we saying that? We are saying, say, Okok Masino exposed everything. Say, Ukok Mas, Nipa Babeshi Okwani, the regional chairman, who is engaged, who has a small scale license. Evidence on video said na contaminant they had entered into unapproved reserve. Instead of mentioning his name or his company's name, you rather chose to pick on Yadanso. You didn't talk about Nipanwa because he is a financier of your party, and for that matter, you don't want to talk about it. This is why we have concluded that the president is complicit because how brought for complicit nature say police case. There police case. The police evidence a different matter. And na o benefited the NHS o benefited. Police over family, your small family, and my family because I am saying what it is. No man found no man behind me. There more how I just more harm so to more friend so come. What I'm trying to say is police know about military know about NIB or more ma. That's in your future no. So I'm trying to say idea ye who say idea bonnet to the point of detaining or hene any forest commission forestry commission officers they detain them and collected by items that they assign
They collected it back to them to the full glare of everybody in this country. Sankomu kunforsi workers nibi. Anasa ohene ne yekunu anka ede na betra haka this time. Omampeni Kumasi, he never mentioned anything about Akonta mining and Wuntumi. He chose to pick on Yadauso, whose even wife was, at the morgue. Say 1 week time, no. As we speak, it is alleged that he's been suspended. I don't know Wuntumi Onamho. We are purporting, or people, pundits are purporting, say, young prosecuting Wuntumi. Is the president is he going to be able to do that? We are watching him. Until I am saying, say because of Mampayin Kokumas, now want to mean a Beshian coin. Now want to make company who saw share a wood anymore and a forest no. What drew forest a young man and lies a second question. Eguno and it was enough grounds for the president to have commented time of Kokumas. The purpose of going to Kumasi was to go and talk about Galam. Say me boy. Until I didn't want more to me, and didn't want more Akonta mining. Is it that they call themselves and talk and I say is it say Intina yakas wo twi nani na bibia so ayu benefit no wo betwi wani, and that is what I'm trying to drive at.
Na emi problem kakra no say wenye we free be hawa na
ebe ha me pa. I'm saying say ade a ye ya eya wo de no say wo gege ho meboa
see enim say ye ne da na enye de because obi a wasua ya wo de na konwa akra to so
akonya no wo de to ho no eno kropo say asem akonya no promise Ghana for nyina say he will put his presidency on the line. Say Nsroma ABCD because wa say ABCD na koso ama na bro so why then wa resign and wa ba be pagana for chew. Until let us speak the truth. We employed him, he's our employee. And we have the right to demand from him what is right for the people of this country. Yes, say yes, you essay, yeah, forest essay. So one mobilize so on kosher forest ABCD no mining our licenses. So be it. But when the person has jumped out of the red line, now or mining in an unapproved area, as a president, your responsibility is to caution that person. But you went there, you kept mute. And this is the reason why we are saying that he is complicit. And the president must be aware of all those who are doing Galamsey.
Thank you. Chief Yanko, all excavators not registered by November 2 to be confiscated. Akonta mining case, key test to end Galamsey. Open letter to the president by Occupy Ghana. Yes, Chief.
Occupy Ghana, I'm born about it first. Okay. You see, sometimes I want my politics no I reho kakra because my nyina my pan na ebenya opportunity na atotonza ma oboboa ma omana ye.
Okay.
Ghana ha nyina yentumi nye omampen. Enti group bi a won politically no we registered isi oji won tum no na obotum akọ into elections na wo mukura emerge. Ya Galamsey mekaya oyen won semtrofo na was started. Semtrofo was started ya na abandon hu jim. Abandon hu jim ni zo kan ama yeti de we dum pempendu bi ankrofo kra pede wo threaten abande oh Galamsey ni di ye kra na mento aba ma o menye de president kada na egu akra di besido. Do you know why?
Debbie.
Because by that time, information no done a declare that Galamsey no di henya. Na ori di henya no so no chi den krofo bi emra ye dwuma owondo. Na ye hwe kwa na ye ba fado na yetum ye jai damadi. Ya nda me nyoka sei insu yenom. Ghana Waterfall, which is part of Abani in the sense that one penny our minister order works in house and water resource and I am not. Them opinion or politically appointed. Ghana Water won't do the one I said be Ankara Juma. Abandon interest. When you pay fair, the Galamsey Miss Morocco, or how I drink ma in Sunu, Sabi, Mekri, Naja would do. They be at Nahayaka, Okuma, Okunyimpa. And then you can say, Yina, we are at risk. Okay. Bettina Obi was in the liver, Obini was in the kidneys, 9 Obini, my did the bed, and then we leave it there. Be crowd this shabby for one Bushim Nadina. Or you see, can you be now if the president my yeta say the maybe I wait to Nejuma crowd bottle. Nasa so a contaminating in semi-ba. Minerals Commission, my waba kind information I hear na yati for contaminating. One contaminating no ye wonder. Na able to my read na a follow na kwako poe binuma. And once were political animals are just not ordinary people, but were close. Recently, one of the people mentioned, a regional chairman of Ashanti region, President Narani Torukwe or Kahubi no Yenena. Yeah, what happened to say Ento Mam Krana, Mabombodina, Mama Wijena, Ghana in Sunu no what happened to that?
Mekase no anso no mugui.
Asma me come then say, me say, President Udu me be Nejuma kra kedol bottle. Say issue ya wa ba ya akunta mine ya working. In Chene regional chairman wa Ashanti need na epo.
Okay.
Anameboa. Directives here what that be na is because we pede wo na galamsey no say be wo na machines are on say fato ruru mu nyina wo brenners.
Yeah.
Occupy Ghana na sema hurricane is as a result there. Approach na aban ode kungalam say nem do no feed the way more kan wa obey.
Okay.
That is why I was there. And I'm telling you that President Nankasa media for most starting or the who Jim no say nejuma ne guana be bon krana or the guana bottle. Today there is an issue of Obia one mentioned. Sebi Senka investigation po na worry and tell my benefit of the doubt. Oye fie nyansa. There yenyina yebohunde o. Honorable titles wa bonidin wo no ho bon assembly investigation record. Amena medano amehwe na dem asem na yi. Nti dem na mo na mutun. Honorable titles munua pa anyo na wechiriba wo ha mo no mra ne enko for the sake of the people of this country. Wo bohunde indeed. Yerihwe kwana yenka do obi sebi onye bona wonka de wa yebon. Na assemble senti no be allegation a wohwehwem na wakada nyimpa oye suspect until proven guilty. Nti once a suspect na wo ye dem hwehwem wo ma kwa ma baby metina na ho entina because wo assembly ka there one amount to be botuma influence certain decisions. The highest authority in this country onye president. Lands minister in fight or fighting is under the instructions and the directive of the number one or president there damna into what I'm saying in there, actions speak louder than words. President need actions and need directives ne aswefu wadre to ho oche de wopede wokun woti adamadi ya oite that danko that that is you can the Adrian one tasi I don't get it how Yebotum ya adin ma wa ye. Masa. Enche nyim there was a forest reserve. What can it be a reserve at Asabia? Munya. How would that have been? Into there me. Forest reserve. Not there. Ohon is yemfan sanka.
Now communist to Krana say
Ohon yemfan sanka.
Car park ye say director.
Ahon wo park. Yebotum force na ko park. And this is a reservoir. Another reserved friend and forester. Look at the videos that came out in social media. Even and them are way seized from those mining crown. Masa, they collected it back. Audacity. One prepare one accoutrement. What the share have been more. What they bought buy. Na wobo mbodi way ended there. Be getting crowd what the powers now state in one other institutions now one obotum wako make sure to be a wrong thing one manipa Nigeria on the association one with the political party, two with the number one being the president, and I'm superpower. My orders are beyond the state institutions now. Now remember this matter that Obama told us, and when we are talking about it. Sometimes people are in a hurry, they can say, then because you NDC ni, maybe an answer more can or NDC. Damn that, no. Sebi yenja na President Akufo-Addo na nedom. Wapoto on Mesima wapia. Na weja. Obisu ba no abapoto. Is that what we want? No. President Nankasa.
Do we know for sure, Sebia, ɔman adwumako ɛyɛ ɔman sɛdeɛ sɛ wodi saa asɛm yɛ akyi meka akonta mining any or that particular illegal activity was our forest no state institution chrono oguso ana
I shall want now about no yen watch and now no Chinese into you treating different
okay
when you galamsey no continent I shall want the original court into why there you're picking you choose or ornamentals and when we claim that the institutions are working when we know there amanfo ahye gloves a cushion wo ho obi di wo bona on kan obi so yi fist na nkasa direct no do that pim nenyim. That's not the way we run a country. Leadership, if you do that amanfo it is clear, is open obi ehu there sebi pick and choose na area eyi do eminyi pante eyi na asem no wo moti eyi do emin crofo na bandama dada he mo ye ya wo mu so nyi there ma wo ye nyina Ghana scan na the fight state resources na ye de kutia na kuna ye kutia no so ekono ya wom da ye mbon kese titles wom do no ye be chinchim ne sa na ya GBB finisem na da madine ye no so mani scan ye de adwuma ne ye no so yes ye in the interest. I can't get it.
Okay.
Imagine what mentasi. And so I think that share Nkrofo won't call it. That's why I'm a born abandon. It's a call in the right direction. Okay. Minister any directive for that bear also pede or hena or register across the district. Let me tell you something. I have always said that President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo by this time one mind policy direction be or trade mining no ye the BBF presidency aba. President or one representative across all the districts in this country. And the directive in the Galamsey areas and our mining areas and damna president there 1 year. Our representative in MMDC is in Ubia, you find yourself there. The margin order into mine and the president will come after you. Yeah.
Thank you.
There is no way we can sit in Accra and
so?
fight Galamsey with Kurabia. Ye kona se helicopter kona ye kopam won we ane abankran. The people will go back. And those people who are doing legal mining, they know themselves. Those people who are doing illegal mining, they know themselves. And so they have to come out with a clear direction here. Yebeka, the representative of the president, you know. This is what the president expects, but that's not what they are doing. And it's sad.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable. Me too. Yes, Honorable.
We were done. Meda Chief and Yawase for their contributions. But let me state here now, His Excellency the President, the resolve in the fight against Galamsey, he will not renege. Very relentless, forceful, and to make sure, say signal now was sending it to be implemented to the latter. I am in the past Galamsey. Under President Akufo-Addo Abresono, ye can wasempa. But it's good. As a moon in Nsroma, when I'm mudi kain, and I'm mupoje moon, and I'm banning muzampa. It's a national call. It's a national security crisis. Because we share the devastation. Yensuo, ye kwaye, and in yama nipa abrabwa eseno. They will say, oh sorry, na yeku ni editia. Intimidate yamide se obi eka wasem na ye nyina ye pekwan ye befa so a ye be koditia. But for the president is not complicit. He doesn't benefit from Galamsey and his resolve in the fight against Galamsey no ye nyina ye betanechi enyo ba kufo adwuma Uba kai said Tuesday squad at the heat of this kasa e ba Galamsey ye kan o se nyina no what be a question be we kaya and the DNA way forward if you recall at the time na me can say the dikan yen suspend sa community mining in Yamana all mining must be seized because you can be say it was a ministry no a land reclamation Chief Kenny Baka here. Sir, land reclamation.
Sorry, somebody is drawing my attention. Minyum say one writing now, also Ocho Deputy National Communication.
Oh.
Under my name. It's technical from one year.
And this over Kayameka say we should suspend all mining activities. E wo bibia na ye illegal mining na de nyina. de tosu mienu so yen reclaim asase no ubaka me kan say de tosu miensa yemma forest for no ma wondua asase na ya se de nyina no yen ndua ewo so ubaka ya me kasa me kan ya kan biom say Minerals Commission mumma licenses baku ye reconnaissance license reconnaissance license no enu yesi ko ye exploration ukotu ha wonse mayi ubanya gold bi wa na ukotu obonse gold bi wa sa na wose ye no then they give prospecting license but when you bomoni e de guso esan say ni ogo ye reconnaissance license no ave no ko no tutu no ye galaxy and finally me can say all excavators must be monitored and I can say they should use the police. Chief Kobakaye.
Inkayo.
Missy use police for no. Sebi.
Inkayo.
Say galam excavator be free a krobiso at the common mining area. The purpose of that excavator no was for construction purpose.
Sure.
And the Emma police commander what district hono Emma permits. He must be notified. Na u notify no I was say we baby awodi machine heading e de yako. Dia wodi ekoyo wo ko do site ho ne district no a the host commander na wo no so e wo say e ma na sote na onu so hwe say ampa dia ne colleague na e ma wo peme ni free bia wodi free ba no sa de tia na then they will monitor and see say excavator na ba sa site ho sa bo no wodi ko ye construction na de say
na ibetimi ayi sa monitoring from port on ye ntumi and clear sa de we ho ana
oh port ho de
a bedding.
I see. Say yadiba because excavator generally is not meant for galamsey. It's not meant for galamsey. It's for construction.
Okay.
It be a big time money community companies in there. Omen nidi ewo touch on the asasiasi. Omre ejuma bi wo. Enu de entity who can say what to me abani dia. Entumi eboa ewo ho. But I was say one mechanism and model beer, but to be a monitor and pass it there. I see ye the koyano. It will be a diana.
Okay.
And not because we use police. But the lands and natural resource minister say, or per se assemblies for no, and so and also a yet. And the Americano and will be an orchard. Okay, baby, or say, with your permission, the directive is part of raft of measures the government is taking to halt illegal mining activities, popularly called galamsey. Speaking to the media in Accra yesterday, Mr. Jinapo urged MMDs to ensure that owners of the excavators provide details of the equipment for easy tracking and their movement. The owner, the operator, the purpose for which it's going to be used for, the date of registration, I was here specified when or yeah way in consonance with the Minerals Mining Act, 1011 of the Mineral Act 2006, Act 703. Or no, I shall Nsroma or say
Osha said the chief name of fire aka contaminants as me occupy Ghana will pay later ya. Sir Minister ye sa registration you say registration of excavators anyway. Na omunya ebimu omudie no omude eya de foforo let's say galamsey for obenya kokodro e de woma famra kwan so ana especially some excavators e easy ayira pen. We no so e be yira
and the directive na wama wo mmere a also bia and register various assemblies including baby I see a kwan wo dwolu kwan mi free temami ba you free first royal.
So I was going to ask what happens to those that they are selling.
Member dia e wo kwan no nyina no I was saying you was here register. So if it is your business to sell excavators you must still register it. And the nipa ne beto e di go be fufura you must let it know or see register every excavator whether you are selling or you are going to use in doing any activity
into to an purpose no watch say
yes baby I mean them ton
okay
or see register bibia so that we can track and it's a who ton so nipa na o ton no de ko ye
okay
who ton excavator then I would go ye. You should be interested in what no, and yes, who cotton will talk because you must be interested in say, there also or the cotton or tono or the coye construction.
Okay.
But yes, or the coye even say galamsey.
All right.
So the registration is who's account. Who's account, and then there's a season wa jowulu no jowulu ha no nyina no and so oni kam and for me when na ya ebetumi aboyen na we excavator bia mining areas we can monitor it na me dey make dey akosi so say we should not limit it to the assemblies. The police must be involved. Now what be sa question na obi say as obenya ekukudo say yesi money register na say nipa no antumi register na ye che no a and I say ono aju gina pa no o wasem all right na say de eyi order ye odi abayi na say de say ye be this one okay because ye nyina ye boa akemi dia ba won say ye nyina ye kudi atia galam say and then we kota kwa champim wo bie nso tapa me the video no kire mu nyina wa nso na efiri mu ba no apart from the tuntum no minerals e very say mercury any sign and nyama dey from ni nyina no ekum ni ba the worst form of terrorism and the galam say dey enya dey was obi so
thank you
what you say and ye beboa say ye be support minister no ne o kan ni nyina no assembly for so omuntu omunsim so omumba so a because okaze oni Ministry of Local Government, Rural Development and Decentralization and collaborating. Okay. So if these excavators are not coming, it is the duty of the assemblies to take the action.
Thank you.
But may you see from Nyabotre?
I will say with you time.
May you see from excavators here, baby. What him say? They not even got DVLA permits. Chief, most of them have not gone to DVLA. Yet, you must get your license from DVLA. Not DVLA, permit, you know, not okay. It's a form of raking revenue for the DVLA as well. And almost some form, as when more permit, they should also help to seize them.
Thank you. Kwabena Nakwa Kosi Konkonte has got a new price. A price of Konkonte cap is 10 cedis per cap. Hey, Ghana. Royal Gabi comes through with all blue kiosk sellers are inflating prices due to the dollar. Nanka Peteshi so dollar for home bang. We are begging traders and suppliers not to take advantage of the recent price hikes to make their own decision on prices. And as Fufu, Ghana is suffering not the Kufuado's fault, but signs of the end time. Greetings to Honorable Benito Usupio. Then Ablade Fiekuma, I think all those who helped put President Akufo-Addo in office will also be punished by God because it wasn't a case of I didn't know. You were all told about how he is, but all of you were prepared to die for him, meaning you knew him very well. Yao Osankide, good morning, Yake. Please tell Chief Bini if he really wants to be a citizen, not a spectator, then he and his NDC should stop buying the dollars and hiding them just to make the country ungovernable. Anyhow, your evidence away.
MBB
James
robot in
James, Ojam Kwabena, it's not right to appoint Prof. Nkasa as a Director General of Education. Okay, he's a doctor. How can a banker be appointed as an education director? They should appoint a person that has more knowledge in education to do that. Richmond Ajimai Jr., the new Director General of Education, has taught at KTU, formerly K Poly, Garden City University and Ken University. So hasn't he been in the classroom? So as the so-called association wants. And then Tom Haruna, thematic tema, Community 1 side 20. Note was it I don't just take comments. Oh, bra, Jaisa Dena, or Yenim. Yes, someone so now, yeah, Mohaye Keke. Emmanuel Ochre, thank you for waking the call. Bring your comment, let me read. Then you talk about Emmanuel Ochre, thank you for awakening the call for government to release funds for Ghana Scholarship Secretariat to pay stipends. Ghanaian international students on scholarship from Ghana are really living in hell. Aaron Babakoko Komisa, the increment in transport fares will automatically increase the price of goods and services in the system. With all due respect, we do not need a rocket scientist or a political prophetic minister to educate us on this increment. Alaji Aminu, yeah, does NDC and Mahama aware? Are they aware that depreciation of currencies worldwide, even the major currency like pounds and euro, are also depreciating. Asane just wants attention. Really? Man Piero, please, where is Dr. Baumia? And where is the dollar key he gave to IGP? And why is he not talking about the dollar running over the cities? NPP government has totally failed Ghanaians. Man Piero Anglogasobolo. Okay. Piero ayo de ba jaina obi nso mfa ne de mra. Oso nko na ode ato aso sa o ma me hu omo maka ne de. Juliet Bona, auntie, what is going on in Ghana? God have mercy on us because things are just too hard. And then James Boateng says, good news. The next is to ban our politicians not to save their money in Europe. I know you're winding, you know. Bismarck Ohinena, good morning, auntie, for the mining cases. If they stop mining, will the youth eat? No job for the youth. So they should produce more jobs for the youth. If not, they will not stop the mining. Okay. Scriptures, good morning. Confiscating of unlicensed excavators will not solve Galamsey. There are more drastic measures than that. The president should open his eyes and avoid himself from those close to him doing Galamsey and bring them to book fearlessly. Nana Kweku, the only problem we have in Ghana currently is the NDC and NPP. Even though NPP government has failed massively, NDC is trying all means to destroy everything so that they can get power. May God deliver us from these two parties. Said Kwesi for good morning, auntie. So honorable did not say anything about Akonta mining. Our teachers at this point, the government should increase salaries at least. Nicholas Ohene City, good morning. We, the Tuesday Squad Fan Association. How much association? Wow. TSFA, okay. Of youth, Nicholas Ohene. We, the Tuesday Squad Fan Association of UTV, that's TSFA, are pleading for 5 minutes of your time for phone in only on Tuesday. Wow. And we are ready to support. I know Mr. Sane will agree to it. Sheyewu Madugo, Chief Bini, I salute you. Kojoye Jane Bird Benso say, I think we need a proper marketing plan here in Ghana because the way things are, the way the things we produce here in Ghana, you mean the way we produce things here in Ghana, prices are high. Okay. Patrick Opoku say we shouldn't add police to the Galamsey area. Even on our routes, they are there taking 5 cities and taking them to the gold mining sites. Hey, any in Ghana. Give them some benefit of doubt, you know. Yaubek says happy birthday to Silas Ama from Ewutu Breko. Talking of birthdays, maminye we quick na homachitona ye de Sunday mine family so any 40th one kesi the big 4th floor to happy birthday to Rita Ajovi Ahaji of Total Beauty Lounge, New Fadama, from your friends who are beautiful, Ifwasika, Kokwa, and Becky. They're all wishing you all the best. Okay. I feel Moma some 5 minutes or 3 minutes of education, and then you can do 10 minutes of the economy. Chief, public school needs utmost attention. National Best Teacher 2022, Mame Araba, a young lady, Stella Jima Alabi. Or say, Uko basic scholar, or more professional teachers. But Obiansu himself, Mona ya, or more demono, and so any students, you know. And yet teachers in Nkwanema Adekye eye kama. Or say 100% adi omuhia pa eye infrastructure. Ene akadia, akai bebwa, ama Adekye no aye kama. Na yenya nkwadane so emfaso. What do you think? Okay.
I think I side with her. You see, yaka education some krum again eka education asema na ebinomu de ma wopede what they are in there with the politics. Yeah. Education so this year no ne papa mu na say yenya clean, correct from Nashasia.
We
can all say there. we can all say the friend
let them come and do their rejoinder.
Omano befa netampa pefra. You see, Seja basic. Na yen focus nyina nyine onam de oye yen friend flagship project and our program onintino as a government political party now are forming.
Okay.
Yen focus ayebe ye education mu nyina nyinde ye behwe ma yen flagship program na akodo na ye da score political pointer. The basic schools no so will suffer. That means as a man no yentum yenhu challenge ye wo education nim. Ye appreciate baby or start fee na o de baby aye kokodu. The moment ye be start there ye them adam as a man no. Gradually able to me solve them problems.
Okay.
Asemi ma make. Asema owo ho you nyina yenyim ne se eko basic schools na se eko hwe sebi ahwo kire a wo mu na binumu baby ma wotena kra na wo ye adwuma. Oh ya tete. And so I share the same view. I agree with her 110% there. Or that ban in terms, especially the Minister for Education. The Minister for Education is on there, Tamoye deputy. No? Okasapa and people thought there, Mesima, honors why education was butcher. And you know, education guru be a bimbada.
Now, the obey minister and Wajai Kasa.
Say, no, so obey minister. If she, Nemodimbo. Or the Abba sector ho and a feedback ofi in modern boni murabana or come here friend outside crying or say home gentility outside crying, and this call is something
outside
that
gentility
home crying to all outside now why a gentle no or cancer.
Media hope expression na makamba
now the say guniti now cry pachopi me pa woncho asema be say ya ken ya asem papa na mesre de meda was first de moda ye yipo aye discuss na ye nyina ye kire he adwen ye dikom ofi bring to bring no ye nka ho asem because look, if we get the basics right, it is obvious there. Second cycle yabeko tertiary obeye mfaso odama he na educate nyimpa ose na amane pimpim because edi pimpim nyina ma nyimpa na sha amane education ada odo okun ada onyi do okun hon ebo no orokun hon na pimpim na say but say man education no onyi pimpim education na be ma wa yede wa kwa konya pimpim enti oyade bi am gidi we need to pay attention, and the minister no say will tell and the director of education say will tell and will be close to them no tell program here. One now one G is it graphic? One daily graphic.
Daily graphic.
Now one here, now one can. Now one who now in Shishaya Ghana for a call people like this when they call for certain reviews, hear it in good faith. Apply it. Now omwa. They have the men, but the men are not functioning.
Thank you. Why are there 5 minutes in Pepe? Yes, Honorable. National Best Teacher call.
That's it. I'm a product of a public school. Me called Chudase Primary School, Class 1, 1972.
Okay.
I'm so proud. Say that was the first public school in the communities under Dr. Nsroma.
Okay.
Chudase Primary School. Yeah.
Okay.
And my son called Chudase Mother School. We called Form 1, 1979. Now, my fat public school, now we share those days, here time near the preparatory school chief.
Yeah.
And you're more competitive.
In Lago, after that, no Toningo.
Me Oningo, the Chudase through.
Oh, yeah, Oningo.
It's not better than the Toningo brief.
Oh, okay.
1 year, they shake about Chudase.
My association, you have 5 minutes next one, you better.
From the
Babylon by bus.
Me call crutch so Uber site 10. Maybe I need a woman or come to one. John Deco engineer with the Chiwono. There's a Saito public school managed by the assembly. The one I call here. Make I say my 50th birthday, make a tall mattress, covered mattress.
Adekye.
Because now that form matters normal even saying maths and you that's now Ministry of Education is one of the ministries which government budget funding address when you look at the ministries education because the human capital development of Mambiano a binding priority.
Okay.
And the best teacher Madam Stella Jimalabi Ekano say yen aban fa nani emfa call me ne ya adwen.
Okay.
Because now we call some of the public schools which are the infrastructure no kra no. And one of the sin areas me try to baby or my office no so.
Okay.
And timemuni ba ko e ka say we share nipa produce from that particular school no. Eso.
Okay.
And the yemfa ye no enko, but these are work of the assemblies.
Okay.
Districts, municipal and metro assemblies, they are to put up all these infrastructures.
Okay.
And the mini teacher they are doing say yen show infrastructure because they have all the best teachers and everything. Say yen show na infrastructure na week. They are the nyina no. Yen juri ni yen sifofro. Say the yen wo mia bebre no. Free SHS dey secondary school dey called TVET for ekoso. Na yen fe biso enfambra junior level ho no.
Thank you.
Efa primary schools any JHS na there. And also be ko enim I take it in good faith. And the Diokano, when him say do chu on his good tea, say the Besha Quai Befaswa, Yabeni Kakanka, so we can bring these people up to speed.
May that say young call a woman so your entire say, but Ministry of Education say Yakan or Moasem, a Jumano Kayen Subini says, so almost so come dear. Into your Poku Mensa, a deputy PRO. A Jao, Pacho, issue rejoined down in the uncle.
Yo, my main show on the Wabega for you now. Dear, a woman is a Dr. Eric in cancer.
Eja Kafra, a den I can and I am canny.
Dear, let's see, and yes, yes, so a special assistant to the Minister of Education.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm a person between Mukaka.
Honorable titles, Globe and a kind.
Dear, a woman is a Dr. Eric in cancer before the appointment, lawyer. Director tertiary at the Ministry of Education.
Okay.
Olukoya a technical advisor to the minister on tertiary education. And Olukoya a lead negotiator from the ministry and with Fair Wages and Salaries Commission on labor issues from the teachers front and education workers.
Thank you.
On your special assistant, the special assistant in the ministry is officially known. It's in the Jumedia would do a Ministry of Education.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Opoku Mensa, a deputy PRO, Emma Ministry of Education. Yes or no?
Me panicho. I don't know of this fact.
All right.
The name tie the name na watri na me wasempa FM.
Okay.
Na me tie enje kabonu.
Okay.
Okase they know him to be a special assistant to the minister. But with this clarification, I withdraw.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
On education, fine.
To the larger extent,
it doesn't.
He assists the minister.
It doesn't make his clarification.
I beg.
See,
because the things he said
let's
also
go to Madam Stella Jima.
Yeah, Kasa Wahana, you were at the Buffalo Council. Also, issue about it.
Rejoinder.
Rejoinder now, they are here.
Now rejoinder nature, disjoin the abad. Rejoinder won't kasa.
His clarification doesn't make.
Onye the man obesan wa abade or san wa abeye.
These are the things we should do. His clarification doesn't make the statement Honorable Meki and say the person who has been appointed now doesn't have any affiliation with the substantive minister. Indeed, like I said, the paragraph 2 of the letter exposes the minister.
And what does the
paragraph you are taking us back.
I read it.
Oh no, but there was a rejoinder.
I read it.
There was a rejoinder.
A few minutes ago.
Honorable titles Glover say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A special assistant. Also before our special assistant, before our mobile fund director general no. Now or your technical advisor to the minister. And also your director or here TVET and
technical director no assistant.
Or the assistant minister. Okay, no one here.
Also on your special assistant. Let's move on.
Technical advisor.
Okay. Technical advisor who assists the minister. Full stop.
What do you want to use the word assist?
Doesn't he assist the minister?
No, he said technical advisor.
Who assists who?
And before that, there was a first one.
Those advisors who do they advise?
Technical education.
Who do they advise? And in advising the minister to get it right, is it not assistance?
Yes,
This comes skills. Thank God for Professor Senak Pegulu. Prof, good morning. I won't do this morning. I've done com skills 20 years ago.
You won't do it again?
I'll do it again.
Allow me to marry more women. Man sues Attorney General over 1 man, 1 wife. In fact, amicus. I want to join. Amicus.
Me too. A local police station. One are the police station.
They say,
we are talking about focusing 100% on basic education.
That's where I'm coming from. But we see a very important. Unfortunately, more fan cat topic now. Sister, yeah.
Obi ampene sa baba na beti ase sa.
Sir.
Yo, basic education korane konkurrensu ya ware.
Inti e wo connection. Na dey backing vocalist ni. O dey tell bo medwane eja na yakoye economy.
I think say yeah nuaba na say mo dey abeto dwan. Ya say me dey obi akoma so. So, I entered the university as a mature student.
Okay.
Now, after a certain point, I came to realize,
okay.
How we are molded, the basic factor is about our environment. Our environment shapes and molds us into whom we become. Enti say environmental woman say environment be a high and I say emphasis dreamer nipa wabra bono tochima baby. And if you look at it critically, so we say nipa so also be school you spending more time in school interacting with the environment within the school and our teachers and lecturers. Now under Kwame Nkrumah so we share educational infrastructure. They were that kind of what we would describe today as Obi and Obia. We share Accra girls structure no. We share Ebri girls structure no. We share Wege structure no. The school's model no were almost the same in terms of the structure of the building.
Structure of the building.
Yes, design.
With girls' design is different.
Yes, but
it's a unique building.
Yes, but if you look at most of them, for instance, the E-blocks are more. Nkrumah schools now, most of them, also senior secondary school. A lot of the schools that were put up around that time,
the design in 1916, Nkrumah schools,
time, the design was the same.
Yes.
And for instance, John Mahama and his administration are no more in office. But in the next 100 years, if those E-blocks are still existing, we will still know the government that brought about these things. Now, before somebody put up that infrastructure, you must look around for the amenities, sir. Nkolano, ebe here, bema or more, to me moldy properly. One is the infrastructure. Infrastructure doesn't only end with buildings, but it ends also with. It also comes with quality teaching. It comes with quality amenities, water, everything that will make life in that school recreational areas. Everything must be incorporated in a school. Personal friendly school, and then you see schools, especially the private schools, compound be a near the private school. You don't have a place even for training of physical education. You don't have it.
But the more has small compound, you so now. Madam best teacher said their children are doing so well.
Exactly, but what I'm trying to say is if all those other amenities were added to it, it means they will even do better.
Much better.
So when they are, once they are being molded from the scratch in a very cordial environment and what the necessary infrastructure. I think it will go a long way to help us. So
Thank you.
We join her call.
So it's 10:01. Until we can't do 10 minutes, but we can do 7 minutes at least. Into honorable third topic in Shasia or Sonia Fem, you're talking of the economy and the daily graphic at church. I mean, Ura Kujo Pon Kumasema or the Tuja and Rase and 25th October, BOG Governor Bishia. MDs of the various banks, CEOs of various forex bureau, how to stabilize the dollar. And then Ora Makesibe, former finance committee chairman, New Job in South MP, say Ora can operate you what any penuma bejo kuna or more enshe. Say a quiet me for Nadia Bakoya Senpai, car, bind your crown of Befaso will be to and the Omukano debt restructuring and was Odiagro. Na saa kana sem that committee no ombetumi handle emransem na ewo ho na na enye private management eye aba
ya me da say osono ma menti ade we kakra emfifiri out
okay, so
3 minutes
10 to out of your 7
it's about
minutes.
Dr. Regan cancer now say na you share discussion as no then the PRO also came in to make some corrections for us. What Chro has is ready to work diligently with all stakeholders, including the teacher unions, agencies, and other professionals. This was at the time now, or call Minister Nincheng on the first day of his work. And for the benefit of the doubt, or say, what Chira our educational institutions, as a director of education, he's aware of challenges at education. He's not new, but he's going to engage all stakeholders. Na Matrase said, yeah, you better share the forward march of our educational sector. And yes, support no. Now, we should never find out. It is their graphic hacking here. Or the BOG Bank's Forex coin set for crunch meeting on stable supply of dollars to stem CD4. Adia chief, you ban no pay so a 1-man demonstration because it's showing concern. Just said yeah, will be show concern. Said their dollar no, CD no, see above form. It is because the supply of dollar no, the supply of dollar and one year.
Okay.
And you'll be CD no or the copper dollar now and one ako shortage you know. And then name man for speculating or speculation, you know. Na ebane saa na mo di pressure no etusi de no so eyade na akọ habibere enu na me hwe social media ye ya tro say Ghana your total export is about 16.something billion US dollars. Our imports it comes to about $10 billion. There's I saw it on social media one of the
because enran so na honorable Carlos Kache and say yeah, Tembia no, yeah, export bro, yeah, import. It is not about no
import bro, export.
That's what he said.
There's a trust surplus.
I was here with him.
Trust surplus about 6 billion. Now we your debt servicing every month it comes to about $3.something billion. As we speak now, because of pressure now, we have to fall on some of our reserves to shore up the pressure on the city.
Okay.
But the question is, for how long will this continue? Now, see, reserves are yedi atuo amahuchere biba na betumi akofebi na yedi stimulate the economy no na de bia yenesa ebesa. But the way people are doing panic buying, na yakoto dollar no na yedi esie unya dollar no kura no na wakoto na wodi sie ebi mrebedu a scanner wodi to dollar no be kofom and wo na we lose. So those who are engaging in that type of trade, that transaction, say we got $2 no, instead of using your CD no, now would a transaction no. A time is coming when these challenges are finally resolved no.
Well, sure.
What is it? And as I have seen,
when a redenomination no, now it was even less than 1 CD, 99 pesos. That's a CD to dollar.
1.1 to 1.
Yo. And as you see, aba bedru sa 15.
Yeah.
Dollar no, se ba show net ko forma from like you are saying, Nana.
Oh, at least if we can stabilize it to some point. Now we should go to for and some no more can in annual. A road working capital. Because a concern be I was saying, your boy, near show quite befaswa, your baby boy in terms of when they are concerned. Because and comfort Toscano EDC. They are deliberately buying these dollars, even though they don't need it. I'm more need this canoe, they are called Digano. Omuko pescanoa, ne why doing. And the Debia
woman is on count saying for pack or cranium.
Obi a pack of cranium. It's legit. Now would you walk cranium and answer walk? Now would you walk? You will not use it to transact anything. And the Wishana dollar no kosura, no wakotong, and that kind of thing. And boy, this is our country. Mr. JP Morgan, Minister Chief, Eddie Yamwashe, there's another write up by JP Morgan. I'm sure you saw it. I said, look, we must, as Ghanaians, let's believe on our own currency. Ghana city them good anymore. Ye nyama ye no, and then the Emma city no, I want in the conform. So clearly, if we admit, say, the nyama was say the city at all, now the dollar no air koto in the same country here. Obi wa oko high danya, now you charge dollars. And the officer cities no vanko dollar no the kotiaka. And why?
But nipa bia a rational being or bibia some faso. Enti wo mo a ye de ahye wo mo nsa se mo nhwe se mrao se kasachiro de ebeya ebe hye nipa na onya kwan ye de ofil se e de mfaso no bebre wo mo no. E de no mo ya fasa ni ameya wo hu yi ho. Me sure se de wo hu no. Omo kro omo wo technical eye no. Omo hu achensa.
Ozo no me ne uyadwe. Omo ye di tumi ahye wo mo nsem so mo nhwe. Yeah, monetary policies in terms of Bank of Ghana. Na said no, or no, na said governor not take or no, and then a pump for motive on you. When they own Juma. Quan was about Faswa, say education was some year. By this time, when I was say, what do we do before no, and young Cassachre? Recently, we saw cheap black market phobia. That is not the issue. Munzobo Nabo Kanshi to do baby. I got cheap black money. So, one year with Juma year, papa, and can black money for and yasa control.
Okay.
So as here, there are some foreign bureaus who are legit. So we Juma and a black man for so number bunting. And it's a Bank of Ghana no edi na ACO. Ye dia fata, ye dia say. When we are able to aswano. Ebiom one district, one factory na President Kufa Dubai. It's a purely import substitution policy. Sedia ye titi memofoi ye ti hei. Eduane was ye die na was you would take a one person made in Ghana, if any said, yeah, because why ye, who say, would ye, a profodia and one would me the people for power. Minister Chief, because you come to level with the biggest, who do biggest are, and also boy, I'm called Obido per Chinese. I got Chinese chape, and Chinese, you know, the environment alone is added to the cost of the bill. So that's here. And you will see ye cut your coat.
Mama will be needing a condo beer.
Maybe because the opposite would do condo at the can amount.
And you're not the condo, the corner.
The corner. So it goes with the cost. My also over cutting coat according to your clock. Said your woman was and chill baby. What does he? So me, I have full faith in President Kufado's Abeno. Say, or see a Yajide Wunumu. Adia Yabe, it's a global thing. We share. Na me share anytime I see some of these things, I push it into my wife's phone for keeps. Na me share because there's a lot of pressure. Even the pounds is equally suffering. The dollar is crashing the market because the supply of that currency is really in short supply. And the global supply chain and then China, can you know before COVID, 40-footer container. Freight that would be bottom porter is about $2,500, $2,800, and then it's moving between $8,000 and $10,000. So you look at international trade, you look at the supply chain. When you idea na ready for. So clearly, I think that let's begin to engage. Don't go and buy the dollar and keep it. When you're muhiano, you're more mukwai, no more
I started from 10 because my submission be mostly reading.
It's now 10:10.
Okay.
My set time.
Say omo ko share to engage na yenhwe say the dollar no I think say engagement are key. But we have done it severally. We have not gotten the results that we need. Into the normal parlance and proverbs say you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. No. It's all what we will say at this moment. As on mine, we have the ability, the capacity to produce our own goods and export. No. Say I shall see a bear sadian, I say there be a meeting na emkosiaga. Stay. Another important thing is on mine you need development plan. A political manifestos na di adwuma. And so you hu ye ho ano. So we share the speech by Kwame Nsroma on the 11th March 1964. This is the last 7-year development plan for this nation. Okay. I am fine adwuma. Ama enne.
7-year development
yes.
plan.
Yes, nti me quote to BB 3 quotes paragraphs bimo. And all these things are hinged on our agriculture, and I'll link it to the one district, one factory. And I'll quote, a friend is saying, the speech. Or say, our state enterprises will be set yearly financial and production targets so that they may work towards definite objectives and goals, and thereby giving every stimulus to operate efficiently and profitably. Hence, the managers of our state enterprises and those in charge of our state organizations and apparatus should be men trained in management, honest and dedicated men, men with integrity, men who are incorruptible. Now, what did we say? When we have succeeded in establishing these principles, government will then be in a position to lower taxes progressively, to lessen steadily the burden of taxation on the people, and eventually to abolish many of them, if not all. When we patch will say, one district, one factory, not all year at the time. No. As I say, you make sure some perform man and they are men of integrity. Near such a target, Momo. On say GRA more target. Almost set more say we want to achieve ABCD. When the state, which is the biggest spender of the taxpayers' money, so who implemented projects in terms of a large-scale farming, and you give it to people to man, you give them targets so that they will produce for export. We welcome foreign investors in a spirit of partnership. They can earn their profit here, provided they leave us an agreed portion for promoting the welfare and happiness of our people as a whole, as against the greedy ambitions of a few. This, he is talking about capital flight. Foreign investors in this country, how have we sat with them in terms of esika or repatriating out of this country? Or more profit now, boom, no more the call, without any cap on it. Here, Kwame Nkrumah was telling us that we welcome foreign investors. Name more profit on Benyano. As I said, your mode be called Mukrum, I say, I buy who say, na mode call, na munjai be, I will have my famboa, Lastly, I'll quote this. Was it? In the present plan period, it is proposed to pay special attention to the modernizing of agriculture in the savanna areas of the northern and upper regions. It is hoped through secondary industries based on agricultural raw materials to turn the northern areas into major source of food supplies for the whole country. This is SADA. And then from that is by the NDC. NPP, so I must say, is it a northern development? All these things are here. And we are meeting. The meetings will not solve the problem. Go into agriculture, go and ask. In fact, if you appoint...
And you agree here no more than PFG near then.
Which PFG?
Planting for food jobs.
This is supplementary. It has not worked. If you implement such a laudable project, your policy, your best bet is to bring in the machines that will turn the produce around and add value to it. There's nothing like that. So they are just supplementary and even a waste of the taxpayers' monies. Until we are saying, say, go into agriculture and probably consult the UTV AICO
host.
In fact, he fits for Minister of Agriculture, right? To ensure, say, look, say, Nigeria for now, as I not for baby. And no buy no omukrom. Why should we sit down when we have everything? When Nkrumah has proposed long ago in the 60s, say Yemfa northern part of the country, any food basket. And indeed, the northern part of the country can feed the whole nation. Why should we sit and go and import a tilapia from a Wamrekra? You better me engage seriously with some of to go fully into, let's say, tilapia and catfish rearing. And can be the volume or the tonnage of fish. Why should we import all these things? When we have a last mechanic now, we say that is not the way. Competitive and comparative advantage. We have it. So normal, why don't we? These are the basics to be able to turn the economy around. It is not meetings. It is not about the big talks. Indeed, Sika deba system no so-called dollars no. The same appointees here no moto esi. You say yampamu a friend say it is
black market.
Yes, it is one of the best way root them out of the country. Anybody who will be found to be engaging in that should be prosecuted and jailed. These are the things we should do.
On which criminal law?
It should be a. Don't you? I mean, do we sell currency outside like that? Okay. Airport or why must we entertain these things? Interestingly, appointees here, any businessmen here, they have the numbers of all those guys. Into what Tinifi and a friend of $1 Bremisi. And they could 750 billion African is kind of buy no. And we're hemfa. Do you remember your list of projects or body baben? And we're hemfa.
17 or 7 minutes.
750 million. Me body porno. Sasikano. And the projects no make so body bayano. Sa projects no way. Until me you understand ya.
Yes.
Also for anu tumbi. Na scholarship for no be the test buy. Ye ma almost asueliska. Na ye for three almost stipend in school fees. Na be bo money na.
Okay. Chief Yankone Daniel Ode appear akwe say I am not a prophet, but mark my words. By the second week of November, the dollar will fall to 4 cedi 70 pesos, and the pound to 6 cedis 40 pesos. Ghana will bounce back.
We are all praying. We are all praying. Yeah, me pede. Okay, it could be from Afaga.
Yes, Safag. I read about them on my journal this morning.
They are advising the president there. So to sack kind of on reassigning. No, the deputy.
Okay.
And I think there is a good call.
Okay.
Because President Wama Yehu clear there. Sack party. My Yehu on no, and that makes the matter so serious. Because where he sits. Nka mo odo hun my here yet abandon yehun. You know, you should think of that one. So to me because of one be a relation on her now on reassign. Yeah, is a honorable Kasam. Can one D1F.
Okay.
Sabi economy na say me ya can and we are all feeling it. Yeah. Say you hope because you baby my yerko. Tina minister narapo onyim baby moroko onyim obotu my Intina, sisi also over committee man who engage in Crawford. Go you mam jiti do baka. Share 1D1F bear work can you be said na bad no ota 1D1F niche. Ya say my work in there 1 employment. 2 production.
Chief Kafra na unse ase me how me distract kakra. Say parliament are court sitting o ma resume. And say minority no are calling for the sacking of the finance minister.
It's the only way.
Yeah.
So
a reporter, parliamentary correspondent now.
When you need on you, other way you need. And I want fun to baby. You know, 1D1F in America too. Yeah, you be say NPP. What's employment?
Okay.
Production. That's when they said we are moving from taxation to production and or double taxation. Yeah.
Yes, Chief.
Na enka omano ye wo plan bi ti dem ma wo ma yi Ghana fu hu de NPP fu wo plan bi a wo zerba nti 1D1F apart from employment in ye production na production obo tu won aboa ye consume bi wa ha people will find the need there what your business airport to hana ko export shed. Now look at the way last time I'm here 1 or 2 export bi wo na me say wow people are working here.
No, Avianso.
Okay. Na yebotum ya yenhye, you know, conscious effort be there. Ye share some cash crops, ye share there demand onam the demand wo ho ntino, ye boa nkrofo na wetum why the madden. said dam na abani woni trima nka onye baby ma yedui but oye clear there one day one f no yen kan man grofu fi dey botumi aye bibi na we create adwuma man grofu enya nna baby ayewo 2
ye wo he
ebe ye wo baby amakesi bi hurricane the finance minister and committee 5-member committee also oye joke and menyine ya adwen pa he baby okay o say ya tedie o say you owe me. You have to sit down with me up front. Come clean and tell me how we are going to manage the situation. All those committee members, did I lend money to them? It's a legitimate question.
The man must be fired.
I mean, this man is not being truthful to the people of this country. Now, your former finance and committee chairman, no, ye MP on the ticket of the MPP. Finance committee chairman. It's obvious there finance and salmon. Sabi bin tumu fama honton. We send there ubia nama what's that chen nama wisya wa konenyim. How is it possible? There abandoning member then na oye committee chairman no. Ono or can the man say me or the chena ya mi na be feed there yemfa ho yemfa nyejuma borrowing. We talked about borrowing in this country. Today we are thinking about debt restructuring. My goodness. Why the young kanoko ekra ukromade? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Abani Bobusan, we said it over and over. Masa, take your time na busan na born in the man or bemin yen ni effect wo hen as na I hear your bay yourself. Also, please.
Smart borrowing.
Thank you. Someone will catch your hand. No, JJJ. It's not about the borrowing medi. Nde ebade na ehu na mu ka na abeda ho a onam dam ka winti debt restructuring na ye kan is as a result there ye hwa mo no da henyima onya mo na kakraba sebse bi won na wo ba so he ase ne kran wo fi da anye hihye bi a obema ye hu de damadi ofi bri to bri day no obama o ye din ye bo so unsem. And this is where we are, and we refuse to admit, we refuse to tell them. I mean, it's for a period. Government be out 4 years. 4 years now banner running. All Ghanaians are expecting there add up onto their lives. Something, add something. Those who come, they will talk about it. We are talking was a COVID. We are talking was the Russia-Ukraine war. Look at where we are now. Look at where we are. COVID oba babyara. Omaye munyina when you COVID people are doing better. Oba then na Ghana. Sebi we are doing na. Say today BNO said the worst performing economy. Why should it be so? Na yan kuti ni COVID. China menyoka say China baby no wo lockdown so wo ndem menyoka say COVID ni issues we be okra won wi cities be there are issues of COVID. They are doing better. Why? Come to
the economy not to China there.
I am not doing that. I am drawing the attention of those people who are always saying they're COVID. And you know, Africa, countries, the whole Africa, Ghana, yet or down in terms of bad performing economy. Why? You still go better than us. Benny, is it better? What are you talking about? Look at the Sika Yenyawo COVID. President Akufo-Addo saw a full plane. Can't yeah, catch out the counter doors. Think about the people. What's oh no, president security. Say what you going is that what you promise? Is that what you promise? And look at the suffering. Even those people are that one. Yeah, you know what? When these things start happening, when you have a former finance committee, what you call chairman, or your MPP, stalwart, or no crown, only trust one shisha. Finance minister, or in terms of committee now. Ahia ye teaching ye nya dam the committee bi a wo be engaging na e feed dem baba na nya kuku dam o san yin finance no catch or there adena papa ne kan oteda group no ja. You should be worried.
Only trust and our chairman say oh that's not the way to go.
He doesn't have belief in that approach. That's what I mean.
Okay.
If he has, he won't speak the way our Kassan. And it's important that Obi authority will be Bima. You listen. Me call law school. Me a pocket lawyer. I call law school. It is a yeka law semne so. Then you cry.
Law school, ma call law faculty, ma question law kakra.
No, on your law school.
There's only one law school, Ghana Law School. Mo where you LLB no or your law faculties.
Na law faculty ni comes under Abade.
on your school.
Now, faculty, no, where do you find faculty?
At the universities.
I mean, in the university, is it a church?
How does it
Anyway,
so,
anyway, yeah.
Let's
You know,
go.
in the menu, say foreign exchange.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, tete. Obi cross any message also NDC for
time now,
akoto.
so,
NDC for
25.
akoto dollar egudem. Can you imagine? Instead they beja tu na ye hu kwa ye ba
Politicians,
fada.
yes,
Obi bo tu mu a church na adwin. I mean, your politics bodan for today when I was sending the message. Me your politics are no to politics.
There be because of politicians say I'm
and I miss it there. And I
ana.
miss it there. Them politics nyimpa no kan. Eyi robot to aman bibi don kasa.
Oh,
I'm being honest with you. No, I'm saying that. Waka say TM, I will mati, but waka say TM. Ose, asema meti heya no pa megwara atonsa from me amasha mata. Meja nyo telegu mo. Ma ba betina ha de mi yeduma. Ma bo pada. Be mi yeduma mo mangana. Awu tu fie enye uti enom. Asema onyim na ato from anim. Ono, have you been fair to me?
Na your party na so ma on se be kasa mo.
Na me party na so ma dem be kasa mo. Enti party na waso na meba na ma ba wo show you wo show you ojidin no mo. Yen so yen contribution na odi o ma show no koso. And I am not. Enti o man ho na ye dwindwin. All I'm trying to say in there, yeah. Baby I dwindwin.
Wa pa ho 2 minutes
yeah,
my
baby I dwindwin ehun. No kwerpe no butu ma jo man.
Thank you.
Say ya nka no kwer. Na say yesua obonsam dem a ya so obonsam ya ade ye no kwerpo aye nka. Na my party benye nyije ni ebeka. Yeah, there will be no Ghana e china yebet na wa ya kasa.
Chief Baini, Deputy National Organizer, Emma NDC, Asisiano, Wayena Agency, Obeko National Organizer, Di Breno. Papa ya washa ne bata career chinchi opese wo bemu eye ofaya asaneta no or political analyst and honorable ni Kwate Titus Glover, former MP Tema East and our former Deputy Minister of Transport. Thank you, Madam Wanse. Na mame enkanche nana ejeni mboaten CPC pani popra wodano me man ya akọ ne hyeden ono ane amoama hene nana kwasi adai ayeme nwanwa kakra kafra de wu obetumi aye ba mu wu na semu eden se wo mame ya wo ye amoama hema e ba pani afia pokua bebio woda fom kwasi ada no enu free mu mene Samson Kenya Miche enim ado eni abusuafo ayewo UTV eni Hello FM na ye ma hyeden eni yakopa meda zelvu gase ewo enenso said o share me come azel pam mania manko a enti obetimi afre azel no apam atade ama fe kwan bi a wokobi anya corporate enko an wo yo ba bia weekend parties engagements weddings ni nyina azel epam ansana corporate we no na nyame ya aduma efi next week ekono ofiti master class or course na se enti wa opama de dada kona kwa upgrade you friend 0244 155 266 mede de yakonama nyame ya aduma ochina ade Nsroma besiaba abedwafo ye damase